What's going on, guys? Motonosity here. Exciting video today. We're gonna take out my 2020 R1, and that's special because in the last video I installed the SC Project CRT exhaust on this thing. Finally, after 4 months of waiting to put an aftermarket exhaust, we finally got one. We did a sound test, so if you wanna watch the last video and the install, I'll link that down below. But today, we're gonna take it out for the first ride, see how it sounds. Before we get started though, remember Daily 100 merch went live this week. If you wanna get it, go to motonosity.com. The link is at the top of the description. You guys can get shirts. I got multiple shirts here, wearing one as well. And we got hoodies, we got stickers, we got lanyards, we got key tags. And right after you go place your order, come on back, we'll go take this bike out.
Oh man, here we go. Start it up. Woo, baby. Jeez, look at this freaking bike, dude. Oh my God, it's all blacked out. Look at it. Woo! Oh my goodness. Alrighty. I feel a little bit naked because I'm not wearing earplugs right now, and I usually do, especially on my loud bikes. Here we go. Oh my gosh, dude. Holy crap. That sounds exactly like a MotoGP bike. Dude, oh my God, it sounds more like a Ducati than any other bike that I've ridden except a Ducati. There's that hesitation. Yeah, the bike is running pretty lean. Not terribly so. Like if you watch my install video, the first startup and the first few revs, you could tell that the bike was struggling just a little bit. A lot of that main issue is gone. Not completely gone, but the bike has adjusted a little bit to the new airflow. I mean, here, you can watch my hand and listen to the bike. It seems to have done a pretty good job. Like it's pretty instantaneous. The throttle response is not... There's a split second hesitation, maybe. Dude, that sound though. I remember the first time I saw a 2015 Plus R1 on a dyno with an aftermarket exhaust. It just reinforced the fact that I knew I had to have one of the new R1s eventually. Listen to that bang. It's weird. The crossplane R1 has always kind of had a little bit of the sound of like a cammed Camaro. Dude, that, oh my God, yeah, it's doing a decent job. It almost feels like it pulls harder, and I don't know why, because I wouldn't expect it to. If anything, I would expect it to be performing a little bit worse right now without any fueling modifications. I don't know if it's just the effect of hearing a different sound, hearing a sound at all, actually. Now later today, I'm gonna head to Motivation. We're actually gonna be doing the install on the Rat Big Bike Tuner. They're the ones that actually provided the unit that we're gonna be installing on this bike. They sell a bunch of different motorcycle parts. But ideally, you're gonna wanna do anything that you can for fueling immediately after installing an aftermarket exhaust with such a substantial change in airflow. Pretty much every other bike that I've done it on, I've done the ECU flash at the same time. Like I'll usually do it the same day or the next day, sometimes even the day before, so just keep that in mind. That sounds so clean. Sound coming out from that pipe, jeez. Oh, I can't see it anymore. It's so much smaller. I mentioned this in the install video, or maybe it was the unboxing video. I've pretty much done a different exhaust on every single bike that I have. The only bike that I didn't was the MT-09. I put the Leo Vinci on there after also putting the Leo Vinci on my R6. The S1000 has the Austin Racing. My original R1 had the Toast exhaust. My Ruckus has a little tiny Yoshimura. The CRF has an FMF. Well, my SG650 was a stock exhaust. And then my 2009 R6 that I used to have had a Paris Racing GP exhaust. It was basically like a little MotoGP megaphone style exhaust. It was very loud. Something about a crossplane with an aftermarket exhaust is just so unique. At moments it sounds much higher than my S1000, and at other times it sounds a lot lower pitch. Baby. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are wondering, what's louder, this bike or my S1000? Honestly, I can't tell. I'm gonna say they're equivalent because I think it's so close. But I think that's mainly due to the frequency I'm mainly hearing from this exhaust. I want to say that my S1000 might be a little bit louder. Regardless though, it's loud. It's an exhaust that you're definitely gonna want to wear earplugs in if you want to hear later in life. I just had to keep the earplugs off today so I could have the full experience. Jeez. I can feel the inside of my ear rattling. Man, it's been a while since I had a GoPro failure. Several years, in fact. I guess I consider myself pretty lucky, but the bulk of the GoPro issues that I've had in the past have always been because of the SD card. Aside from that, I haven't had a GoPro failure in ages until now. I just lost the entire rest of that vlog. I don't even remember what I was saying or if I had even explained what I was about to go do. I was just getting a haircut. It's been so long since I've gotten a haircut and I've just been shaving it on my own. Let's hear it. Let's listen to this start. Oh yeah. But yeah, I've just been shaving my hair for the, man, I want to say past few months. It's been an entire year practically. I've been just shaving around my head on my own, doing really bad haircut jobs. Back of my head has been looking ridiculous, and it finally got to the point where I needed to do something about it. I got to the place where I get my haircut, and the front of the screen was off. I tried to power it on, like I turned on the power button on the side, and it went beep 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 beep, like the sound it would make when it would stop recording, and then it showed up on the screen the low battery warning. So yeah, the GoPro was like on, kind of, I don't know, but it had already stopped recording. I checked the file on it. Dude, oh man. I love that sound. There was almost an accident right there. Oh man. I can't wait until this fueling is fixed up. You can kind of see a little bit of a hesitation when I go on the throttle. Usually not right now when I've already got it engaged, but you can see there's a hesitation for a split second. It's like not there. Usually in like, okay, there it did perfect. There was perfectly responsive to my input. Hitting that quick shift with this exhaust. All right, listen to this. Okay, it didn't do it there. I guess the bike has adjusted a little bit. Maybe turning it off after riding for a while and then turning it back on. Okay, there it did it. There, it did it again. goodness, man, that sounds so freaking good. Now, ideally, I would be able to do an ECU flash on this bike right now, but if you're unaware, you can't do ECU flashes on the 2020 R1 yet. The ECU is still locked. I know I get those comments on every R1 video, especially on the videos about the exhaust, because I put the servo buddy on there. I had some people say that I should have just gotten an ECU flash and had them take away the air on the bike. You can't do an ECU flash on this bike. Trust me, I'm aware. Like, I always said the same thing. All my other bikes never put a servo buddy on there, because if you get an ECU flash, which you should, then you don't need one. Oh my gosh. It's tough, man. It's tough. This could be such an amazing bike. See, the S1000, the problem was the restrictions, but you can flash that bike. This bike, it doesn't have as much restrictions. It does. Nowhere near what the S1000 had, but it's locked, so you know you can do performance modifications, but you can't adjust for any of it because you can't do any ECU work on it. But we're gonna do as much as we can. Like I said, I'm gonna stop by Motivation here. We're gonna do an install of the Rapid Bike tuner and do a sprint filter as well. That video will be coming out in the next week. Should be a good time. I'm in love with this exhaust. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think of how this thing sounds. I'm gonna be doing a video soon comparing all the exhausts on all my bikes. Full sound tests, on bike, off bike, sitting in my driveway, flybys, the whole shebang, the whole kit and caboodle. So if you're excited for that, or you enjoyed this video and you're not already, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Turn on post notifications so you guys get notified of all the videos when they go live. And don't forget, Daily 100 merch went live this week. All of it is on my website. Shirts, hoodies for the first time, key tags, lanyards, stickers, sticker pack, reservoir cover. Got lots and lots of stuff for you guys. So make sure you hit up motonosity.com. Link is at the top of the description. Y'all been awesome. I've been Motonosity. This has been my first ride on my 2020 R1 with the SC Project exhaust. Anyway, guys, if you want to check out this exhaust, I'll put a link to it down in the description so you guys can check it out for yourself. Hit up Motivation for all your motorcycle part needs, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.